What if I told you that you could understand a country's whole story? We're talking its past, its present, and even a peek into its future, just by looking at a single picture. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to learn how to read a very special kind of picture that tells us all that and more. Okay, take a look at this. At first glance, it might just seem like, a bunch of colorful bars. But this is actually a secret code. Seriously, every single line, every shape tells a story about the people living in a country. And we are about to crack that code together right now. So what's the official name for this secret code? It's called a population pyramid. And the definition is actually super simple. It's just a graph that shows you the age and the gender of everybody in a country, all packed into one cool visual. Yeah, the best way to think about it is, it's not some boring chart. It's more like a snapshot, a picture of a country's entire population just frozen in a single moment in time. And like any picture, it has a ton to say if you just know how to look at it. Okay, let's dive right in. To read any map, you need to know what the symbols mean, right? You need the key. Well, a population pyramid is exactly the same. There are just a few simple rules you need to know, and then you'll be an expert. First things first, and this is the easy one. The pyramid is always split right down the middle. On the left side, you've always got the guys, the males. And on the right side, you've always got the girls, the females. Simple as that. Next up, there are two main directions you've got to pay attention to. Think up and down and side to side. The up and down line, that's all about age. The youngest people, we're talking babies and kids, they're always at the very bottom. And as you go up, the people get older. Then you have the side to side direction. This just shows you how many people there are. If a bar sticks out really far, it means there are a lot of people in that age group. So wider means more people. All right, now that we have the basics down, we get to the really fun part, decoding the secret messages that are hidden in the pyramid's overall shape. It turns out there are pretty much three main shapes you'll see, and each one tells a completely different story about a country. Our first shape is the classic pyramid, a triangle. When you see this, I want you to think of one word: growth. This is the shape of a country that's getting bigger, and it's happening fast. And here's why. The biggest clue for an expanding pyramid is that super wide base at the bottom. Remember what the bottom of the pyramid represents? The youngest people. So a wide base means a country has a whole lot of kids. And more kids today means a bigger total population tomorrow. That's the story of rapid growth, plain and simple. Now, what's kind of cool about this next shape is how different it looks. It's not pointy at all. Nope. Instead, it looks more like a tall, straight building, kind of like a column or a rectangle. This is what we call a stationary pyramid, and its key feature is that the bars are pretty much the same width all the way from the bottom to the top. This tells us that the number of young people is about the same as the number of middle-aged people and older people. Everything's pretty balanced. So the story here isn't about growing or shrinking. It's about stability. The population size is just holding steady. And that brings us to our third and final shape. This one's a little top-heavy. It's thinner at the bottom and then gets wider in the middle, almost like a vase or a cup. This is the contracting pyramid. Its most important feature, the thing you want to look for, is that small, skinny base. A narrow base means there just aren't as many young people being born compared to the number of older adults. And hey, if you have fewer kids than adults, what's going to happen down the road? Your total population is going to get smaller over time. It's the story of a shrinking population. So, we've learned the three secret shapes. Now, let's see how this all works by using our new code-breaking skills on a real country's pyramid. It's pop quiz time. Okay, check this out. This is the population pyramid for Pakistan. Just looking at the shape, what do you see? Is it a triangle, a column, or a vase? What story is this picture trying to tell us? If you said it looks like a triangle, you are absolutely right. Nice job. Look at that incredibly wide base. That's our biggest clue. A wide base means a ton of young people. And what does that classic triangle shape tell us? It tells us the population is expanding. It's a country with a really young, growing population. So we've learned how to read these pyramids, but why does it matter? I mean, who cares? Well, the truth is, this is a huge deal. This one simple picture can help leaders make massive decisions for their countries. At the end of the day, it all boils down to this one powerful idea. The shape tells the big story. If a country's leaders see that expanding triangle, they know they need to plan for more schools, more hospitals, more jobs for all those young people. If they see that contracting vase shape, they know they need to figure out how to support an older population. It's like a roadmap for the future. And that leaves us with one final question for you to think about. Based on what you know about where you live, what shape do you think your country's pyramid has? Is it a growing triangle, a stable column, or a shrinking vase? The answer tells a story not just about your country, but about your future too.